Hey, what's good, folks? You know what it is. It's your boy Jay. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Make sure that like button, make sure to subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get to this video right quick.
While many of the headlines have focused on the Twin Cities, Greater Minnesota is feeling the impacts of the immigration crackdown as well.
WCCO's Frankie McClister headed 2 hours west to Wilmer, where arrests have closed restaurants and left a community on edge.
With a diverse population of a little over 21,000.
People refusing to come out the house.
Streets appearing to operate as normal, but businesses not.
And they detained someone just across the street from where I was working.
Showing they're either closed or taking orders differently.
I've seen with my two eyes ICE detaining people.
Video here shows ICE activity in the Candy-Ojai County seat. This restaurant, El Tapatio, closed after WCCO confirmed agents visited the Mexican spot for lunch and came back later, detaining its owners and a dishwasher nearby after they had closed early due to agents' previous appearance.
A 20-year-old who says his parents own the restaurant that are now detained says on Saturday they will reopen under his leadership.
WCCO reached out to DHS for comment on the matter. A visitor who stopped by to show his support says the liquor store he works at has lost about 3/4 of business since agents have appeared in Operation Metro Surge.
Just wanted to make sure everything was okay. And apparently it's not, because they're closed now.
And for a man who retired from Genio, one of the town's biggest employers.
What do you want for your community right now? What's the future? What do you think Wilmer's
get together and vote these people out? We're not scared, man.
In Wilmer, Frankie McClister, WCCO News.
Wilmer's mayor urged residents to stay calm and respect one another to keep the community safe.
So basically what happened is that these ICE agents went to a restaurant, ate at the restaurant, came back and detained the owners and the dishwasher at this restaurant. How diabolical you have to be to actually go to a restaurant, eat at the restaurant, pay for the food, then come back a couple of hours later and detain the owner and the dishwasher. Like, honestly, this is probably something that I can't believe. I can't believe this. But in today's society and what's going on with Trump and this whole ICE situation, I can't say that I'm not surprised. I think the reason why I'm surprised is you have the ability, the gall to go to a person's establishment, eat their food, enjoy their food, then come back and then detain the people or lock the people up. That makes no sense at all. Like, that's like me going to a store, buying something, and come back and lock the people up who own the store. Like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? That to me makes no sense. Now, the thing is, these people own the restaurant. To own the restaurant, don't you need to get a license to run the restaurant? Don't you have to have a permit to run the restaurant? That means you have to be an American citizen, or the owner of the restaurant has to be an American citizen. So what people are saying is maybe the son is the owner of the restaurant, the parents are immigrants, whatever. But at the end of the day, how would a 20-year-old be able to run, be the owner of a restaurant? You know what I'm saying? I'm just confused about this whole situation. And this whole ICE thing is starting to get out of control, man. I'm like, yo, like, I understand that you're in the Twin Cities area. Y'all trying to get everything situated because of Somali fraud and all this. But this is starting to get ridiculous. Like, yo, you're not arresting criminals. Donald Trump said, I'm going to get rid of the bad people. But a lot of these people are business owners. They work a 9-to-5. They're trying to support their families. All these different things that they're trying to do. They're trying to live the American dream. And all you're doing is going into these communities and ripping the communities apart. And you got these communities who really, the main thing that keeps these communities open are restaurants and different businesses like that that are ran by people who are different nationalities. And what you're doing is you're scaring people. People don't want to go to the restaurants. People don't want to be on the streets because you got ICE all over the place. And you know what that does? That brings the economy of that area down because people don't want to go out. People are scared to go out. I mean, you think about what's going on in today's climate with the president and his band of misfits and everything, and it's like, yo, like, this to me is just sad. It's just sad. And I think the problem is that you got a Republican president who is vengeful, and he wants to send his ICE agents into these communities and get the people out, even if they're not doing anything. It ain't like you're going to Compton or you're not going to any places in the gang-invested neighborhoods and going ahead and getting the gang members out. You go into areas where people are just minding their business. They running their little businesses. They run their little Mexican restaurants. They run their little Korean restaurants. People go to the restaurants because they love the food or whatever. They're not harming anybody. And all you're doing is you disrupting what's going on in the community. You're disrupting what's going on. And now you're starting to see why all the protests are starting to happen, because now you're going after innocent people. You're going after some people who legally got their citizenship, but because they look Hispanic or they look Somali, you think that they're criminals. That's the reason why you're doing it. And these ICE agents, you literally went to a restaurant, ate the food, probably paid for the food, come back 2 hours later and detain the owners of the restaurant. That is some diabolical shit. That to me is like the creme de la creme as far as, yo, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna just, you know, that's the same thing as like, I'm gonna walk up to you, smack you in the face, and you're not gonna do anything about it. That's basically what you're doing. That's basically what you're doing with this whole ICE situation. And honestly, it's not gonna get any better. It's not gonna get any better because now he wants to buy Greenland and all these different things. You know why? You know why. But prayers go out to the owners of that restaurant. I hope they get, get out, and I hope they can continue to run their restaurant and run their business. Because at the end of the day, man, you don't want to see people lose their business or you lose their freedom because of some technicality, and you think because a person is this and a person is that. These people ain't commit no crimes. They ain't bringing drugs and all this into the country. These are hardworking people. And you detain them because you thought they probably was illegal aliens or whatever? Like, come on, man. But hey, it's your boy Jay here with another video. Make sure that like button, make sure to subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this whole ICE agents going to a restaurant, eating there for lunch, then coming back and detaining the owners of the restaurant, man. This is diabolical stuff, man. Until next time, folks, I'm out.